What's up guys, I'm Darren and today we'll be discussing top hair gear everyone must have. Before we go on, I just want to say a big thank you to all those who subscribe and those who are going to subscribe while watching this video because I know you will. And please don't forget to like too. Thank you so much for making it 200. Thank you. Get into it, please do hit the like button and subscribe to get more things like this. Thank you. The first on my list is spray bottle. Now if you've been following me for a while now, you know I actually talk about this almost all the time. So basically, like every person, every naturalist should actually have this spray bottle. If you are interested in what is inside, you should check my description below. I always put it in my description below, and I'll probably make a video soon about how to make your spray bottle mixture. Yeah, it's actually simple, basically simple. So yeah, your spray bottle, it helps to moisturize your hair. You just like spray on your scalp morning and night, like daily, just to like keep your hair moisturized and not dry. Your leave-in conditioner, I don't care about the brands, like the contents matter more than the brand names, like I don't really care about those, but you should have a leave-in conditioner. You should try and have a leave-in conditioner because it is like one of the most used products like on your hair, because you can use it like in so many ways. You can add it to your spray bottle. It's actually one of the essential products in my spray bottle. Can use it as a age protectant, keep your hair moisturized, keep your hair soft and all of those. So yeah, your leave-in conditioner. The third one are your combs. Like, okay, I'm just going to talk first about a detangling comb. So this is actually like, I don't know if you've come across this in on the internet or whatever, but it's actually nice. I recommended it in one of my videos. It's nice for detangling. It's a very good detangling comb. It's really soft, like the bristles are soft, and it's actually good for your hair. But I really do not like using combs on my hair. I just use it once in a while. So your detangling comb is actually very good, especially when you're pre-pooing or when you're deep conditioning, yeah, or shampooing also. It's actually good. And your wide tooth combs, like as I said, I don't really like combing my hair because my scalp is super sensitive and I just finger detangle most of the time, which is actually the best. But if you need it, of course you're gonna need it. You need a wide tooth comb or more. So I use this like once in a while, and I use this as my peak comb because fortunately I can't get the normal African peak comb. So I use this to pick my hair, like to add volume to my hair, especially when I want to rock my fro or whatever. Then my tail comb to part my hair. Yeah, you use this to part your hair, and then to like comb just small sections. If you notice, my tail comb is actually wide toothed, so please try and do away with this very, very tiny tooth combs. Like, you're going to damage your hair, trust me. The fourth one is your satin stroke silk scarf stroke bonnet stroke pillowcase. So I actually have a scarf which is as a pillowcase sometimes, and I prefer scarf to a bonnet actually because I feel like if you're wearing a bonnet, well, I don't have a bonnet though, but like during the night when you're sleeping, like your bonnet can like tend to shift backwards, and it might hurt your edges or like damage your edges, and you know how overprotective I am of my edges. So I just prefer to use a scarf. It is very easy. And basically what this scarf does, or your satin material does actually, is to trap in moisture from your hair, because like using regular scarf stroke pillowcases will actually like it will let your hair lose moisture, but a certain scarf, like it should be able, it traps it, so moisture is not able to like get out of it, and it also protects your hair in the night. So it's really, really good because your hair gets dry when like moisture like gets out, and when you've already like moisturized your hair before going to sleep, like there's no point, because when you wake up not wearing a scarf or a bonnet, you're going to wake up with a very dry hair, and like there's no point of moisturizing your hair, and like what you moisturize is not going to get into your scalp, so like you're literally wasting your time. So just get this. These are really, really cheap, and yeah, you can get it anywhere, you can get any form anywhere, so please just get something like this. Either you're a guy or a boy. Either you're a guy or a girl, you should get this. It's irrespective of gender. The next one, which I'm sure everyone actually has, is shower cap stroke plastic bag. Trust me, this comes really, really handy, especially during shampooing or deep conditioning or pre-pooing. And like the purpose of wearing a shower cap or a plastic bag after shampooing or pre-pooing or deep conditioning is to trap it, because like it's like your scalp tends to like suck in moisture when it's applied on it. So like when it generates it, so like it's gonna suck in moisture, so you use it to trap it, and it's actually really good. You don't need to buy that one. You can literally get it from, you know, from getting something in the store or whatever. So any plastic bag will do. Any plastic bag that fits your hair will do. So the next are hair clips, hair bands, hair scrunchies, and all of those. Trust me, like as small as these things are, they're really, really useful, especially during conditioning your hair. Like during your wash day, you actually need them, because you need to partition your hair into sections, and then your hair can be really frustrating because it keeps going back, so like it keeps like coming back together. So you need these things to like partition your hair, to section your hair. You need these hair scrunchies. These are actually really nice. Like these are nice. Or you can also use shoelaces to pack your hair. Actually, what I use for all of my pulls and all, I don't use it because these are too tiny, and I don't use a normal elastic band because it's going to add too much tension on my hair. It's going to be too tight. So I just use a shoelace. And trust me, this is what almost every naturalist that uses. So yeah, a shoelace, like basically a normal shoelace. I have a lot of it actually. So you just use a shoelace to tie and make that bump off. That's actually the secret. Yeah. The next thing is an applicator bottle. Although I don't have this right now, but it's actually good when you want to, you know, apply oils to your hair, oils directly to your hair, especially like after making your hair, or just basically applying oils to hair. So what I don't use, what I actually use, because I don't have an applicator bottle, is a makeshift bottle. Like any of my empty bottles, I just use it, and because the oil is tiny normally, so I just apply it to my hair like that. Yeah. The next one is your hair butter, which is basically like a mixture of like so many products, like hair creams, shea butter, castor, and all of those. You know what, if you're actually interested in knowing how to make your hair butter, you should just click on that link. Actually click on that. Okay, this is almost empty because I've done this like so many months ago, and yeah, I still have this. So this is really, really good. Like you should actually watch that video. I explained how to make it and the useful. The next ones are sulfate-free shampoo and deep conditioner. So let me talk about the shampoo first. So why do people actually say we should avoid using shampoos that contain sulfates? What's really wrong? So basically, the truth is actually that sulfate is actually good for the hair, but then in excess it does more harm than good to the hair. So you have like some of your hair products that you actually add to your hair contains sulfate, and that is actually okay. It's nice, because what sulfate does is to like wash away dead cells of the scalp line, and like wash the pores and cleanse the pores, and all of those are good, right? But like continuously using sulfate, because it is really potent, it's really effective, it can like wash away your oils, the oils on your scalp, and then leave your hair like super dry and patchy, and then you start having reactions like redness and itchiness and all of those things. And that is why they say we should like avoid using sulfate, because you already have other means. Like sulfate as like your hair actually gets like it takes in sulfate from other means apart from your shampoo. So like continuously is in adding shampoo as another means of sulfate getting to your hair is going to make it too much, and your hair needs only like a very 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 tiny percentage of sulfate. So using sulfate-free shampoo is actually make you like put you on the safer side, though you can use it just like once in a while, but then don't make it your regular shampoo. Just like as I said earlier, and as I'll continue to say, I don't really care about the brands. Like it's the contents that matter, and like what you should just watch out for basically is sulfate and then other harsh chemicals. What I use as my regular shampoo is actually the black Dudoso soap, as I said in my last video, and I've been using that for a year now, and it's really really good. I really really love it, and I think I'm gonna stick to it. So for deep conditioners, I actually prefer making DIY conditioners because I know the content and I know what is inside and everything, and I know it contains zero chemicals and all of those, and it's like 100% fresh, and I like can add to what extent of a particular ingredient I want, like exactly. So you can go for in-store if you don't have the time, but it's actually really really simple to make your deep conditioner. I'm going to tag the video of my hair wash day where I made my banana hair mask, and you can actually do it. It's really really simple and it's really really good. So like basically conditioners, what conditioners do is to like leave your hair conditioned as the name implies, and like provide your hair with the necessary nutrients, and like and then keeps your hair in like the best condition, like the best environment, like the best condition basically. So like conditioners are like you should never skip out conditioning. So the next one are your oils, your main oils and your essential oils. I've always been saying this, you should actually get to find out your main oil, the one you're gonna stick to. I really 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 love coconut oil. if you know me by now, you should know I love coconut oil, but some people actually like some people's hair react to it. Like some people's hair do not like coconut oil. I've heard people saying coconut oil like breaks their hair, leaves their hair dry and all of those. It's actually fine. There's like a sea of oils you can choose from. Just try out different ones and then find out a main one you should use. So I use my coconut oil. That's my main oil that I actually apply to my scalp almost every time. And then my essential oils, my favorite is peppermint oil. You can actually get any of these. Can get it from your pharmacy or whatsoever your stores, and it's actually really nice and it goes a long way. I talked about your oils. Please check out the video if you have the time. The last accessory I'll be talking about is your hair blower or your Flexi rod stroke coil formers. So let me start with hair blower. I just started using this some months ago. Prior to then, I used to stretch my hair like with a non-heat method like for a year or so. But I started using hair blower, like I just got it, and then I actually realized that you don't have to make it like super hot and all of those, but I try to avoid using it like so often. I just say like once a month or once in like 4 weeks, once in like 5-6 weeks. So your blower, it makes the work faster. You like blow your hair when it's wet and all of those, but please do not blow your hair just directly. You should of course have a heat protectant like your leave-in conditioner or your oils and all of those. And then we have the Flexi rod stroke coil formers. I'm gonna make a video of trying this before. The first 2 times I made this, it doesn't feel but I'll get the hang of it. Anyway, so like this basically, it's really really simple. You can just watch a tutorial online or you can wait for me to make my video. Thank you. So you can just do this overnight and then it's to stretch your hair, not to the maximum, but of course it's going to like go a long way. Or you can use your coil former, same technique works. So you just like put your hair inside and all of those, or the normal or the most common one, which is threading. Just thread your hair. It doesn't have to be perfect, just like thread it. Then the next morning you're gonna have your hair like semi-stretched, which is like way better than it's been like shrunken. So like whichever way, if you want to go for the non-heat method, I recommend this and threading, or if you want to go for this, you should use this, but not every time. because it damages your hair a lot. But do not forget to use your age protectant. Basically guys, that is all about today's video. I really appreciate you for sticking far to the end of this video, and thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Watch out for next week's. Thank you.